Okay, so before I go any further, I'm going to save my work here. Save project. We're working on Turtles in Geometry, and we just looked at please repeat. And I'm going to make this, I'm going to actually draw a procedure for my square pattern here. Before I forget, to square pattern. I'm going to use my repeat 12 square RT30. Repeat 12 square RT30. So now if I can just clear graphics, and instead of typing this, I can just type in square pattern. And there it is. Cool. Okay. All right, so let's see. Exploring. Let's go to step 7, explore more patterns. Okay, so as you can see, you can use your procedures with repeat, forward, back. Oh, we didn't talk about back. Back is kind of the opposite of forward, right? So you can go forward 50, or you can go back 50. Okay, and if there are any words though that come up that they mention as built-in words, and you're not sure what they do, you can always check the vocabulary too. So let's look in here for back under B. Oh, it's right at the top. So it says back, and look, there's an abbreviation for it, BK. Just like for forward, you could write FD. For back, you can write BK instead. And just like forward, it needs a number. It says moves the turtle backwards. See also forward. Okay. So given that there's a turtle on the page, so this is the definition, this is the example. Given that there's a turtle on the page, you could say pen down and repeat 4, back 50, left 90. Okay, so it's kind of like backing up to make a, what shape would this be, do you think? If it says repeat 4 and we're saying left 90 each time, 90 times 4 is 360. So let's try it. Back, pen down, repeat 4, back 50, left 90. Okay, so let's do a CG to clear the graphics, and we'll say, I'll say CC to clear the command center. We'll say PD repeat 4. Remember, this is square brackets, back 50, LT 90. Okay, and let's see what that does. And you know, I like to, when I'm not sure about what something's going to do, I'll put some little weights in between. Let's say weight 2. And actually, I think after the back, I'll put a weight 2 also, so I can see what's going on. Okay, so now let's hit enter, and yeah, see, it's going backwards. It's backing up around a circle. That's kind of cool. Okay, so clear the graphics. All right, so that's what back is. So, okay, as you can see, you can use your procedures with repeat, forward, back, right, and left to create interesting patterns. For example, define a left circle procedure. So we have right circle. We can make left circle. 2 left circle. We're going to repeat 360 again. We're going to go forward 1 each time again, but instead of going right, we're going to go left. LT. Yeah. Okay, so now we have a new word, left circle. Yoink. As opposed to, let's see, as opposed to right circle, which does what? Goes off to the right, okay? So now try this. Repeat, so let's clear graphics, and let's try repeat 18, right circle, left circle, RT10. And what's 18 times 10? That's 180. So a full circle is 360. Half of 360 is 180. Let's see what this does. This is kind of cool. You think it's going to go all the way around, even though it's just 180 instead of 360? That's a pretty pattern. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. The turtle started out facing straight up, and now he's facing straight down. See that? So it does look like a total of 180 degrees. So why did that complete the pattern? I'll let you think about that for a little bit. Okay, let's try right square, left square. So instead of calling this square, since I have all right turns in here, I'm going to call this right square. And I'll make another one called left square. I'm going to put the end in there so I don't forget it. And now, what do you think is going to be, how's this going to be different? Let's see. I'm going to copy this, right? Because it's basically going to be this, oops, basically going to be the same thing. So I'll say copy and paste. But instead of going right, I'm going to go left. Okay. So let's clear the graphics of this one. And let's try repeat 18 right square left. Oops, left. Let's see if I can spell left square and RT 10. And let's see what that does. Oh, that's interesting. It started going up, face down, but it doesn't look like it completed the pattern, does it? What if I continue the pattern a little farther? Let's see here. I'm just going to copy this. Oops. Did I say cut by mistake? Okay. So I'm copying that. I'm going to say, do it again. And do it again. And do it again. So how many times do you think I'm going to have to do it to complete this pattern? Looks like I'm going to have to go all the way around, doesn't it? So this time, with a square, oh, wait a minute, that kind of looks complete there, doesn't it? Is it? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, that's interesting. So it looks like it didn't take, we didn't have to go 36 times to make it complete, did we? That's interesting. I wonder how many times we do have to go around. Let's clear graphics. So you could experiment, couldn't you? You could try doing 24. No, not quite. What about 30? Huh. That's weird. It kind of looks like it's done, doesn't it? And if we do another one, did we add anything to the pattern? No, it doesn't look like it. Very interesting. So you can experiment with different numbers here and try and figure out what's 29. Yeah, it looks like 29 completes the pattern. What about 28? Clear graphics. So anyway, you can play around with this and try to figure out what's going on. Why? Oh, maybe 27 is the magic number. Let's see. Oops, clear graphics. $27. Yeah, isn't that interesting? It looks like with 27 turns, we're filling in the whole thing. So I wonder why that is. That's a good thing to think about. This reminds me of the square pattern I had here with the repeat 12, square right 90. Maybe that's something to look at some more too. But anyway, there's some other patterns here. It says you can do. There's some other cool patterns. Actually, I think I want to wait till the next video because these look really interesting, and I want to make sure I give them the time they deserve. So I'm going to go ahead and save what I have at this point, and we'll continue with this step 7 in the next video.